What? Why do I still make music? Oh, so just because everybody else makes music, I should just stop? Please. Okay, so why I still make music, even though everyone else does? I think this is a very big video that needs to be talked about because it's so many different types of genres of music, so many different type of artists. Now independent artists are a thing. I mean, like, it's always kind of been a thing, but now it's even more of a thing because everybody was talking about being signed to a label, and now everybody's just trying to release music through different distribution websites. So honestly, in the beginning, I wanted to be signed. I wanted to be with doing my thing because I felt like that was the only way to say I was someone. I wanted to be validated back then. But now it's completely different. Because of my own experiences, the things that I've been through have put me in a mindset where I want to work with like-minded people. I do want to work in groups of people that love to create, love to be spontaneous. But I don't want to necessarily work with a label because I've just kind of been around people that are signed to labels and they're not that happy. And I've also met people that are just not very nice, and everything that you think that they would be is not who they are at all. Their songs are not theirs, their collaboration choices are not theirs, their outfits are not theirs. The way that they appear to, the majority in commercial or whatever, it's not really their ideas, and it's not something that they really, really want. It's all PR stunts and it's all fake. And I want to be as realistic as possible because these people, they start to become soulless, it seems like. And I just don't really want to make room like that in my life. I want to be able to have ownership, and I want to be able to set my own rules. And if I feel like I don't want to work with someone, then I don't want to work with them. I want to be the person that makes the choices. I don't want people to have control over what I do, and they tell me what I can and cannot say, because I've been in a position where I've felt some of that energy. And they said that's the way the music industry goes. And now we're in 2025. I don't care what these people are saying, how the music industry is. That's how it used to be. And maybe that still is how it's going for some people, but it's not in my world. I don't want it to go like that for me. I really have a hard time trusting people when it comes to my creativity because of dealing with people that work for labels or that are celebrities, because they're very, very selfish and they're money hungry. They don't have any type of structure, and it seems like most of them don't really have a relationship with my God. I'm going to say my God because I do believe in God. My God and their God are two different gods. You get what I'm saying? So that is why I don't care to be with a label, and I care to be independent. Now, I'm not going to say I'll never work with a label. It just has to be the right deal. It has to be a good deal. Because I'm not just going to throw myself out there just because it seems like the smart choice. People be signing 360 deals and all kind of BS. And it does not benefit them because then you have this big loan that you have to pay back and you're stuck. You're making music and then you start making crappy music because you don't even care about the art no more. You're just because the whole neighborhood does music, because their music is their music and my music is my music. It's not going to take away from listeners. It's not going to take, because you build your own fan base. It's a lot of people in this world, and we shouldn't have to self-consume ourselves with the ideas that we're never going to be heard just because it's a lot of people out here making music. That's BS. And that's what people with the hats on, as they would say, that's what these gatekeepers and these labels and stuff, that's what they want you to feel like, and they want you to believe. They want you to believe that. They want you to believe that it's only a hand-picked amount of people whose music deserves to be listened to. And that's all BS. I'm against that mentality. I don't believe that, and you shouldn't either. Everybody's story is unique. Your voice, your energy is irreplaceable. Nobody can create the same tunes or the same sounds that you have. Okay? Also, this is to remind people that most people don't stay consistent, which is the key. So just because somebody decided to come out with one album and they're singing about this, that doesn't mean their sound is going to be consistent. That doesn't mean that they're going to continuously put out music. So why should I worry about that? And music is different now than it was in the past. Before, you had to listen to CD players, you had to buy records and stuff like that. Now music is digitalized. I'm not going to the store buying 20 different CDs to support 20 different artists. I can download one or two songs and listen to it in my playlist or add it to my library. People is not listening to the whole album. They're only listening to songs, which is sad. Only time somebody will listen to somebody's whole album is if they're really a super fan of that artist. Every generation reflects in its own time. Okay? The power of music is a universal language, and it's emotional release. Our generation has its own way of speaking out on injustice, because now we're doing it with podcasts too. It's not just music. So should I really be fighting the podcasters? Because they're saying that people are listening to podcasters more than they're even listening to music. People don't even listen to music that much. Everybody should have more than one go-to. I feel like it's a lot of multi-talented people. So for me, music is not the only thing that I have going on. I'm in many other doors. People do music because it's meaningful to them in some way. And people do music because it's trendy. To me, music is not trendy. I do music because it's meaningful. I do music to express. And that's where the value comes from. The people that do trendy music are the one-hit wonders. The people that do trendy music are the ones that's just trying to get some TikTok views or even YouTube views. I don't know, whatever platform they're using. But the point is that they're not going to last. They're not going to stay consistent. They're only doing it for one purpose. And everybody is free and allowed to be creative in their own way. So you can be a doctor. You could be a mom. You could be a business mom. You could be a soccer mom. You could be not a mom. You could be a dad. You could be, you could be a baseball player. And you could do music. It's okay. There is no one go-to. There is no, because I'm doing this, I can't do that. You could do all of those things and more. Doesn't matter who you are. There's room for me and there's room for you too. I want you to do music if that's what you want to do. I want you to write a book if that's what you want to do. I want to see you on TV. I want to see you create shows. I want to see you do all of those things that you want to do. Because what you do is just as important as what I do. Important to the people that's going to watch and listen. There is no, because you do something, I can't do something. We all create our own names. We all are unique with our own ways of storytelling. And we all are free. There's plenty of time. Time is timeless. We're here right now in this moment. So focus on the now. Focus on what is here now. If you've enjoyed this content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for viewing.